Sponsored by Mini and Dollbloods. Sports Nutrition.
Our first event of the year was in the muddy, hilly, but beautiful Pippingford Park located in the United Kingdom. Both the men's and women's elite got off to hot starts, but current champ Jonathan Albon jumped out to his usual 30-second lead, but the women's were neck and neck from the word go. Even though the super slide helped make it a muddy, wet race, the uphill extreme helped Yoey open up a lead. With Jonathan Albon making his way back into the event area for the second time, he extended his lead on the platinum rig, but Connor and Ludwig were right there keeping the pressure on Jonathan. Yoey got injured after the platinum rig, and this opened the door for someone else to take the women's title. Jonathan Albon takes his 7th race in a row, with Santander co-teammate and wife Henriette Albon also taking first. The women's top 3 were Henriette Albon, Team Santander; City England, Team Icebug; Julie Warhansen, Team Santander. The men's top 3 were Jonathan Albon, Team Santander; Connor Hancock, Team Icebug; Ludwig Werkmaster, Team Icebug. Welcome to beautiful Ribersborg Park in Malmö, Sweden. This location is the home of Toughest and has the distinction of being our biggest event, with nearly 6,000 runners and over 40,000 people in the audience. Now to the course. This flat, sandy, but very fast course will be challenging, with its first hanging obstacle just 1.5K in, the swing walk, with its nunchuck fast lane. Next, we have the monkey bars and the flying monkey bar fast lane. This obstacle marks the 2.5K point of the race. Returning to the event area, they will face the Mudland XXL and the brutal and technical Platinum Rig. The third lap away from the event area holds 2 obstacles. First, the Haybell Pyramid, standing at 5 meters high, and the rope climb and its fast lane, the Salmon Ladder. On the final lap heading back to the event area, we have the spinning wheels and the Dragon's Back, which, to make it extra special, we placed in the water. And since you're already wet, why not give you the Super Slide? And after all, no toughest race would be complete without our last and final obstacle, the 5-meter-high Blow Clatter Ramp. It is called toughest for a reason. Now let's get started.
Sponsored by Mini and Dollbloods. Sports Nutrition.
Here is a list of our men's top 10. This includes the results from the first race of the year in the United Kingdom 2 weeks ago. All of these runners will be competing in today's race in Malmö. Let's meet a few of the runners. Connor Hancock, United Kingdom, Team Icebug. The Bulldog is back, and this time he's in Malmö, Sweden. Nikolai Dam, Denmark. Denmark's best OCR racer, 5th place in the OCR World Championships last year. Is he gonna show us some Danish dynamite? Christer Selman, Sweden, Team Skins. Winner of the Toughest Mini Tour 2014. Was sick in the first race in London, but now he's back and he's the hometown favorite. Ludwig Werkmaster, Sweden, team captain of Team Icebug. 2nd place in London. He's a good uphill runner, but can he manage this fast, flat course? Jonathan Albon, England, Team Santander, world champion 2014 and 15, winner of Toughest London 2 weeks ago. Can he win again? Let's find out. Here is a list of our women's top 10. This includes the results from the first race in London 2 weeks ago. All of these runners will be competing in the race except for Yoey Bolin due to injury and Freya Martin. Let's meet a few of the runners. Julie Warhansen, Norway, Team Santander, 3rd place in Toughest London, but can she manage to get on the podium once again? Jennifer Asp, Sweden, Team Vivo Barefoot, Skyrunner, based in Åre, her first OCR race in her life. Can she manage the obstacles? Karin Karlsson, Sweden, Team Garmin Verb, Europe's best OCR race last year in the World Championships, and she placed 2nd in the Toughest Mini Tour. Really strong on the obstacles, and she's always coming up with new techniques. City England, Sweden, Team Icebug, OCR World Champion 2014. She started the season great with a 2nd place finish in London. Henriette Albon, Norway, Team Santander, winner of Toughest London. She can do uphill, but can she set a breakneck pace on this flat course? Now, let's find out. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are, live at the men's elite start. This is going to be an exciting and intense one, and there they go. Just blistering around the first corner, taking off, and there they go. Look at that. John Albon is setting a breakneck pace right there. He is just speeding by our Slovakia Ninja, and he's trying to keep the pace there. And here we are at the first obstacle here, which is a sandbag carry. We're about 200 meters into the course right now. As you see, that is a long way to carry a sandbag. I believe that sandbag is 20 kilos, and they're having to carry it. But it looks like a few of the guys at the back of the elite group are getting hung up there, and that's the important part here, is to get out front, get out early, and that's what John Albon does. He sets the pace quick, he sets it fast, and he's already back as some of the guys in the elite group are just now picking up their sandbags. How is that going to affect them for the whole rest of the race course right now? And here's John leaving the area right now. Let me tell you something. He is setting a pace right now of 3:20 for this first bit, this first kilometer here. And there he is right there going over the incline wall with David Nordstrom directly on his heels. Now this is, I have to tell you something right now, even with the obstacles, he's setting a really, really fast pace. And look at him right here. It is hard to sustain a pace like that. That is why he's by himself right now. As he goes with the hay bales, he's going for a slightly new technique, a different technique, where he's jumping one, landing, and going up in the middle as well. That's a new technique I haven't seen. And we have another one here. He's jumping all of them. Now normally you roll over that or climb over it, but this is the elite group. They do it a little bit differently, a little special, and they do it much harder than everyone else. And here is John back in the event area for the very first time. This is 1.5 kilometers in. This is the swing walk. But is he going that way? No. That is the nunchuck side of it, which is the fast lane. What does that mean? That means you see that obstacle right behind him, the crawling. He gets to skip that. And here we have David and Peter going on the fast lane, but look behind them right there. That's Linus Hultegård going on the standard lane. Now the thing is, he has to do the obstacle behind that. But what I think is, since everyone is going on the fast lane, that actually may help him later on. We'll find out. John Albon at the flying monkey bars. As you see, he skips the first one, goes straight to the second one, and look at the way he keeps his momentum. He keeps it all the way through for each flying monkey bars, and that way he's able to end quickly. And there he goes. He's off. He's done. He gets to skip the next obstacle because that was a flying monkey bar. And here's Linus Hultegård. How did he get up front like that? He was already behind these guys when he went into the regular standard lane of the swing walk, but now he's already ahead of them at the flying monkey bars. Now he gets to do the flying monkey bars, which will give him the opportunity to skip the next obstacle. There goes David Nordstrom. Here comes Linus Hultegård. These guys are moving quick. They are setting an incredible pace on this flat, warm day. There's Krista Selman. Looks like he's struggling a bit, but don't worry. He's a hometown favorite, and he's done this before. Great overview of the entire area right before we go into the women's start-off group here. And let me tell you something. Every single women's race is absolutely epic from start to finish. And with this new group of women, combined with the old leaders that have been around from last year's Mini Toughest Tour, I have no doubt that this is going to prove to be just as exciting as every single race from last year. And here they go around the first corner, going into what you saw before with the men, and that's the sandbag carry. And again, we see a little bottleneck here. That's why it's so important to get out early. And here they are dropping the bags off right away. And it looks like that's, who is that? Is that Jennifer Asp heading the way? I saw Henriette Albon there, but it also looks like that's Petra Vesela, also the top three, starting to make a slight break away from the rest of the group, but again, it's a bit too early to tell. And here they come right to the incline wall. They're up and over, just as easy as the men do it. But as you can see, there is a slight gap beginning to build with Jennifer As heading up the lead there. And yeah, you can see immediately there's a breakaway. There's 3 competitors straight away at the beginning of the group, and then there's the rest of the group. So that's Jennifer As, Henriette Albon, and Petra Vesela. And where are we now? It looks like we're at the net climb. Again, this is right before the swing walk back into the event area. And Jennifer Asp is taken off quickly, directly over to, it looks like she's going on the fast lane side. And that's Henriette Albon right next to her. Yes, they're going on the fast lane side, which is the nunchuck side. Much more difficult to grip. And look how Jennifer Asp is doing. She's staying up very high, whereas the antithesis, Henriette Albon, is staying very low. Oh no, it looks like she missed and failed on that, which means she has to take the penalty run. Now let me tell you something. You saw how fast lane can help you, but here is how it can hurt you if you fail. She had to run all the way down there to ground that flag for that penalty run. She had to drop nearly 30 to 45 seconds on that, and you can see Jennifer Asp, she completes the fast lane and she is off, directly off with that great speed she's building right there. And now we cut to Jonathan Albon right there. That is traverse wall. He is off. He's taking charge there. And I believe that's Linus Hultegård going on the traverse bar. And here we are on the beach. Again, this is no joke. It's very deep. It's very sandy. And that will slow you down. But it's not affecting Jonathan Albon at all. Off into the mud land, getting up and out. And as you can see, to make it a little bit easier, he's jumping almost 3/4 of the way into the water, making his time in the water much less. As you see right here, jumps almost to the other end, but instead of attempting it and jumping the whole way and injuring himself, 3/4 of the way out of the water, setting the pace. And here's Jonathan Albon exiting the XXL mud area, which at this point, this is the 5K mark, and he's already built up a 50-second lead over second place Linus Hultegård. And here he goes again. Now see, he's taking a slightly different approach than Jonathan Albon, who jumped 3/4 of the way, then climbed out. It looks like Linus is only jumping about halfway, which means he's spending more time in the water. Will this affect him? Will he develop cramps? We don't know. We got to find out. And again, this is the 5K mark, so we're a little over halfway out. And there goes Krista Selman. Again, he's so tall, just being in the water doesn't affect him quite as much. And here we have Nicolai Dam, our Danish dynamite, who we see here, best OCR in Denmark. And he's going on, but we had to cut back to the women, which is an exciting race here. The monkey bars. Now remember, the men took the flying monkey bars, but it looks like the women here, Jennifer Asp and Anna Svensson, who has come out of nowhere right now because she's a brilliant runner and she's a 2014 champion, has caught up with her, and she is making the monkey bars look simple. And there's Jennifer Asp going right there, completing off the regular monkey bars. But on this side, oh, we have a collision there between Julie War Hansen and Isabel England there, and I believe that stole some of Julie's momentum. But as you can see on the other side, Karin Karlsson has no problem with it. And yes, that did steal some of her momentum. She had to really work on that. And here we are to the traverse wall. And that's Karin Karlsson off first, Julie War Hansen off second, but she is starting to look tired. She is starting to look tired right there. And that's Anna Svensson coming off. Now we're here on the Jeep Dunks. And who do we have? Our first appearance from City, England right here on the Jeep Dunks. We haven't really seen her that much right now. But as she's going off, we have Julie War Hansen coming out. That could be a huge difference right there. But as I said before, she's starting to drag a little bit. She's starting to look heavy. So I don't know if that's going to affect her or not. We'll find out. Here we come to the pull a stone. And that is Karin Karlsson, Julie War Hansen, pulling them up. Julie makes it look simple. Karin makes it look even simpler. And they are taking off. But again, as you see the pace as they come out, Julie's starting to shake her arms. She's starting to look a little fatigued. But as we go here on the tire flip, looks like it's easy, but who's out in the background? Look at that. That is Karin Karlsson. She came in behind, and it looks like she's going to leave ahead of Julie War Hansen, if not tied. So that means her legs have taken a toll on Julie War Hansen here. This race is not easy, and it is a very warm day. And there's Karin Karlsson going off the rings. This is the fast lane, so it's a double size, double length rings. Julie War Hansen is working on it. She can't get her rhythm down quite well. She's already losing ground to Karin Karlsson. And who is this coming off on third here? I believe that is Anna Svensson, our 2014 champion, and she's off. And here we have Jennifer Asp carrying the Bulgarian bag, heading down the pier. But it looks like she's behind Julie War Hansen, and she is way behind Anna Svensson. Again, these ladies are running hard. And here we are on the beach run now. And what do we have here? It looks like I saw Julie War Hansen, that's Anna Svensson right there leading the group, but I believe I saw Julie War Hansen and Jennifer Asp back there. Now this may be a game changer here because Jennifer Asp is a Vivo barefoot runner. She has a very special technique, and look at that. As we go into the dips walk, that huge lead Anna had is now almost gone, and there goes Jennifer Asp making the dip walk look easy. Julie War Hansen also making it look easy, and Karin Karlsson making it look easy as well. So right now, this is a four-way tie basically at the beginning. And look at this. Jennifer Asp has taken the lead right now from Anna, and she was that far back just a few kilometers ago. But at the Platinum Rig, John, all by himself. Is he going to take the easy lane, secure his lead? No. What does he do? He goes the fast lane, and this is a very technical obstacle. As you see, he goes on a hanging obstacle, to a flying monkey bar, to a stick, which you have to use a very special technique here to get to the rope, to get to a ring, to get to a nunchuck. This is not a joke right here. But he's ahead. And if he can do the fast lane and stay ahead, he gets to skip that next obstacle, as you see right there, which only increases his lead, because if anybody behind him messes up, he just keeps that lead right away. But right behind him is Linus Hultegård. He's also going on the fast lane as well from Team Adrenalin. He needs adrenaline to keep this moment right here, to keep this momentum. If he falls, if he fails, boom, John's done. He's cleaning. He's done. He's going to take first place. But as you can see right now, a slight bit of struggling, but it looks like he's going to complete the Platinum Rig fast lane, which means he gets to stay right on John's heels. Now, a little while ago, we said John had a 50-second lead. I'm not sure what it is right now, but I believe it's over a minute. But they're still keeping the pressure on him. And Linus Hultegård exits. And there we have Krista Selman and I believe that's Nikolai Dam again, but they're about 30 seconds behind Linus, who is behind John as John goes into the rope climb. Again, here, he could take the fast lane and go salmon ladder, but why? Why risk it? He goes straight up, touches the bell, back down, easy. Keeps his lead, keeps it secure, but now he has to take on the crawling obstacle. This right here can cost 20 to 25 seconds. Can Linus make up that time right now? Can he make a difference right here? As we see John, up, under, up, under. This is a very slow obstacle. So right now is when the guys behind him can seize on that opportunity. Can they gain 20 to 25 seconds right here? And there we go. John is off. So let's see what's happening behind him. Are we going to get a women's view? No, we're going to get the men's view, and that's Linus Hultegård. He did not go the fast lane. He is going straight up the rope and back down, which means he also has to take the crawling obstacle. Again, this costs somewhere between 20 to 25 seconds. So right now, he knows immediately he's not going to make up any time on John. All he can do is hope John fades in his strength or fails on an obstacle. And there he goes, over under. Again, look at this beautiful view that we have of downtown Malmö. This is a perfect course, and this is the perfect day to run this course. And we have somebody taking the fast lane, the salmon ladder. That is Krista Selman. See what you have to do. 3 jumps up, hit the bell. Now, does he have to go through the crawl? No, he gets to skip right next behind him. He just saved himself 25 seconds. And back to the ladies right here, and we have, again, Jennifer Asp coming out of the mudland. Now, this is the 5K mark right here. Now, this represents the time where we go from traditional easy obstacles to the most difficult ones. We saw Anna Svensson right there coming out of the mudland. That's Julie War Hansen. Again, she's starting to look tired. I hope she's not, but I don't know if this heat of the day is affecting her. But as we see that was Jennifer Asp, Anna Svensson, and Julie War Hansen. Now here we are at the sternum checker. This is not an easy obstacle. It may look easy, it is not. As you see right there, Jennifer Asp getting a little bit turned around on top of the sternum checker. Will that cost her some time? Because we see right here, Anna Svensson right behind her. Now, she's the 2014 champion. She's seen this obstacle, she knows it, and boom, she completes it way easier than Jennifer Asp did. This is her first time seeing that. Now, this is Julie War Hansen's second time seeing this obstacle, but it makes it look like this is her 10th time. She goes easier as well, but as you can see, she is not keeping the same pace. And Karin Karlsson, she is a monster on these obstacles. She's up and over quickly, and she's tracking down the girls in front of her. Now, as we see here, I don't believe any of them are taking the fast lane option on the Platinum Ring. No, they're all taking the regular option. And Jennifer Asp, this is her first race, so she doesn't know where to go. She's getting a little confused from time to time. And there's Julie War Hansen completing the Platinum Rig as well on her way to the crawling obstacle. Will any one of the ladies take the fast lane? And as I say that, who do we see? Karin Karlsson taking the fast lane, kicking the bell. Right now, she just ate 10 to 15 seconds off the ladies, and as you see it, she is passing Julie War Hansen, who's still at the crawling obstacle. And here we are to the hail bell climb. This is 5 meters. This is not easy. If you're tall, yes, it'll be slightly easier. If you're not, it's going to be harder. As you see, Jennifer Asp struggling a little bit, but as you see Karin Karlsson, and you see Julie War Hansen going up and over, up and over. And here we are at the rope climb. That's Anna Svensson, up, down. She is, looks like she's moving quite well. That's Jennifer Asp, and that's Karin Karlsson going there. So we see Anna going into the crawl. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think I got the times right. Oh, no. Karin Karlsson looks like she's getting confused. That is not the way to go. Oh, she just cost herself a few seconds there. And it looks like as Anna leaves, she's going to have about a 10 to 15 second lead on the ladies. As you see Jennifer Asp going over under with Julie War Hansen. Anna has built herself a slight lead as she exits. They're just now exiting, but Anna has already been long gone. And as you can see, definitely fatigue is becoming a factor for Julie War Hansen. And here we go, back to Jonathan Albon. He is at the spinning wheels. And I'm not going to lie,
it shouldn't be that easy. I don't know why it's that easy, because that's a fast lane, but Jonathan Albon, 2-time world champion, makes it look that easy. So again, he gets to skip the next obstacle, and that's Linus Hultegård, still hot on his heels, but he's got to be over nearly a minute behind. And that's Christer Sellman coming in. He's also going to go for the fast lane. I don't think anybody may have taken the regular lane on this because they wanted to do the fast lane, which is the spinning wheels by Dahlblads here. They're going to have to make that a little bit harder next time for these guys. And here we have Nikolai Dam coming off the spinning wheels, brought to you by Dahlblads. And that's a perfect view of our Dragon's Back. What this marks is, this is about the last kilometer of the race. This is where you either make it or break it, because the only thing between here and the ramp is that super slide right there. And as we all know, John is not exactly the strongest swimmer on the planet. Will that affect his time? I don't know. He has some strong swimmers behind him, but again, this is the only hard obstacle and there's only 1K left. Has he built up enough of a lead? Yes, he has, because that's John from Team Santander right there, going up the block ladder ramp. First try, making it up easy. And there's your champion right there of Malmö, Jonathan Albon from Team Santander, holding up his hands with pride. Not only is that his second in a row, Malmö, that's his 7th race overall in a row. And that's Linus Hultegård trying to take second, but no, he misses on his first attempt. And who is that behind him? Christer Sellman coming up. Can he make it? Yes, he does. Our 2014 champ is back on the podium with a second place finish. And we have Linus Hultegård going up again, making it. Yes, he does this time. Linus Hultegård with a third. And what is this? Connor Hancock. We haven't seen him for a while. He must have completed the fast lane on the pegboard to go ahead and pass Nikolai Dam, who we see right here. Oh! Nikolai Dam misses on his attempt at the ramp. Will he take the penalty? I don't know, because we're cutting back again to the Dragon's Back. I believe we're back at the ladies' side here. Anna Svensson, 2014 champion. She goes across. I'm guessing it's a bit slippery since we put it in the water. That's going to make it slightly more difficult. So as we see her going on, she doesn't look to be having too much trouble. But what happened to Jennifer Asp? As we saw them leaving the rope area, it was Anna, Cotton, Jennifer, and Julie War Hansen. That's Cotton Carlson, I believe, coming off the ramp as well. And there's Jennifer Asp. I believe she had to take a penalty run there, and that's why she's going through the water. That is going to affect her time seriously. And that's Julie War Hansen, and holy moly, right behind her, right on her heels, that's Sarah Trolte. She hasn't really been seen at this point, but with a kilometer to go, the only two obstacles, major obstacles left are the super slide, the Dragon's Back, and the ramp. And you can see right now, she is on her butt right here on the Dragon's Back. She's caught up with her, and I believe on this last one, she could pass her if Julie War Hansen has any difficulty. She doesn't, so they go off the Dragon's Back at the same time in the water from the super slide. That was Jennifer Asp. They're going in the water, and this is going to be a crazy finish. This is going to be an exciting finish, and I can't wait to see, because like I said, we only have about a kilometer to go. Running is going to be a factor. That's Jennifer Asp's forte. Here we are at the ramp. Who is going up first? Holy smokes, that's Cotton Carlson. She jogs up, takes perfect position, makes the ramp on her first try. Ladies and gentlemen, she was in the top 3 back last year. Here she is, taking the top title from Malmö, and you can see the emotion on her face. She is pumped. She is ready to take this title this year. Team Garmin Verb, Cotton Carlson, sliding down the ramp, taking the victory. She is happy, and she should be. She has beat a great field of women right now, and this is going to be exciting fishing, because I wonder who's going to take second, who is going to take third. And cutting back to the ramp with beautiful drone coverage. I can't tell who it is, but somebody's going up, and that's Anna Svensson. That is unlike her. She missed on her attempt. This is the 2014 champion. She's used to doing this wall. She knows how to do it. So she takes her breath, gathering, and I see more people come into the event area now. This is going to be tight. Ah! That's Jennifer Asp right on her butt. Oh, Jennifer misses on her first attempt, but Anna makes it on her second attempt. She gets up top, and she takes second place. Our 2014 winner taking second place, and she does not take time to celebrate because she knows somebody's right on her butt. She goes straight in, and here goes Jennifer Asp for her second attempt at the ramp. She's going up. She's got good technique. She goes up. Well, she had a finger. You see the frustration on her face right there. But she's got to push, because who knows who is right behind her. Who is this coming in? I think I saw somebody behind her. Is that Sarah Trolte? Sarah Trolte, who overtook on the Dragon's Back Julie War Hansen, first time up on the ramp. She completes it. That means she's in third place. And as Jennifer Asp waits, here comes Julie War Hansen. She goes, no hesitation, right by Jennifer. She goes up, but she misses. She misses. There goes Jennifer Asp on her try again. She got a finger. And who do we have her here? Straight out of nowhere, Linnea Iverson. She's going to take fourth place here in Malmö, and she's excited. Same thing as Anna. She does not hesitate. She knows there's women on the ramp, so she goes down. No celebration. She'll celebrate when she takes her medal. There's Jennifer Asp going again. That is her 4th try. She is emotional. She has caught a finger on the top of the ramp 4 times in a row and cannot complete it. Julie War Hansen on her 2nd attempt. She misses again, and this is going to be a tight race. There are more women coming into the ramp area right now. We see Jennifer Asp going up again. Who is this? City England. She goes up. She completes it. They both complete it at the same time. This is going to be crazy. Oh no. One is going for fireman style. One is going for ladder style. Obviously, fireman style is faster, and City England takes 5th place, literally seconds in front of Jennifer Asp. And right here, we have Julie War Hansen. There is no quit in this woman. She could have taken the penalty, but she does not. She said she's going to beat this wall. She told me early in the day, and there she goes on her 5th attempt. She beats the wall, and I believe I saw Henriette Alban right there on her heels. She missed on her 1st attempt, and that's Julie War Hansen with the warrior scream, taking home the 7th place finish here in Malmö. She goes down fireman style. Again, she saw Henriette Alban right on her butt. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If I told you that was going to be an epic finish for the ladies, I meant it. That was an epic finish right there. That's why we do it. That's why it's called toughest.
It's really fast, flat, open running, so all the blood's in your legs powering you along, and then you get to an obstacle, you got to use your arms. Your arms are like, no thanks. Getting in the water, I was so warm the whole time. After the slide, I was like, oh, thank God for that. That felt hard, I felt more pressure, but it's good that it's a better race, so it's good fun, good fun.
The sand is always hard to run in. And also the water obstacles, you get pretty stiff in your legs after, even though it's pretty warm. I wasn't that sure about my form since I missed London because of a cold, and I've been pretty sore the whole week, but today it felt much better, so I'm so happy.
It was really fun. I love the course, but I'm so disappointed. I missed the ramp again. I was second during the whole race, but actually I loved everything. It was really nice from the start until the end.
Towards the end I felt strong again, but really fast to start with, so just intense as always, flat and fast. Favourites obstacles, to be fair, at the minute my running's not up to scratch. It's obviously massive lung burner keeping up with them whippets, so just had to push hard, loved it all.
It was tough. I got do you call it stitch in English? Yeah, I got it like after 1K, and it didn't go away until like 6Ks in. So the running was so hard for me, but it was a really fun course. Well, so I'm super happy. The obstacles were awesome. I wanted water before, it was so hot, so I kind of got so tired. As soon as I got the mudland, I'm like, yes, let's go. So yeah, it was a really fun race. Toughest, really, they're awesome.
Oh, it was great. It was warm. I hate the sun, but I managed. I love the water. So there I get the power and I managed the ramp. It's really tough. I love running. And it's fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your results from Malmö Toughest 2016. What a great finish from both the men and the women's side. And I cannot wait for us to be in our next race, which is going to be in the capital of Sweden, Stockholm. We will see you there on June 4th.